Greetings, this is Darvain and welcome back to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls Arena. Now, the last time we were here, basically we finished the second level of this dungeon and found there was a third level. Somewhat annoying because so we decided what we're going to do is we're going to go back to town. Well, that's what I decided anyway. There's no we, no one. I mean, as always, if you like what you see in here, be sure to comment, but haven't had much feedback so far. But to be honest, I think the only feedback I've had so far is issues about the music, which I can't exactly fix. Basically, the music in towns is annoyingly loud, whereas in the dungeons it is actually quite quiet. A longsword, eh? We did press the wrong one. A plate helmet, let's drop the round shield. Keep the longsword of endurance. Locks. This longsword. I mean, it might be useful. You'll notice how the treasure keeps coming back. Orcs to deal with. Another amulet, okay. A war axe. Don't particularly want the war axe. Let's see if the longsword is working. It might not be. It's a magical longsword. Okay, what have we got? Because I think we can't afford to take it all because at the moment start bases of purification. I mean, some of these are rubbish. What I really need to do, to be honest, is fire. Is try and get me something of the identifier. I can drop the short bow, I guess. Drop the short bow. So I'm going to. Because if I need range stuff, I can always use my magic. So we'll take the amulet. The war axe just to confirm. We are currently in Skyrim. We'll go back to 50. Yeah. What don't want to do in there. Type for cooking. I don't want to cook anything, thank you. I want to save. So yeah. We are, what time is it? To be fair, it's 12 o'clock. So we could do this a quick way. We'll go to the Mages Guild, identify this stuff, then go sell it while repairing our longsword strength. And then we'll just rest until it's done, basically. So what have we got? We got what? Let me show you what we got. We got plate helm, longsword, bracelets, belt, torque. Basically everything is magical now. At this point, it's unidentified. It's magic. It's got longsword of endurance, longsword of strength. Yeah, okay. There. Longsword of Firestorm. And that's got spell. That's a spell card. I mean, most of these are just like selling fodder right now, but yeah. It's a dwarven bracelet. Mithril bracelet. Let's have a look at its belt. I only can do this relatively quick. In fact, to be fair, the only reason secondly, 2 amulets are an amulet of willpower. Let's have an update here. What we got? We got oh, we didn't do the playgrounds, did we? I don't mean that. How did I miss the playgrounds? Easy on the dirt. Got you done. Let's have a look at you properly. So we've got helm of speed, helm of personality, helm of strength, longsword of firestorm. This is a firestorm. Okay. Bracelet of willpower, dwarven bracelet, mithril bracelet. We want the amulet of willpower rather than intelligence, because basically, but we don't get anything from intelligence. Intelligence is spell points, but we don't use magic. So, yeah, there's no actual point in us having anything with intelligence. So, so down here around the maze, probably find. I don't know if there is cross actually. I believe it's this blue building. Up here around the back of this blue building. I'm right. Yep. Easy getting to routines here. And that's the best part of some of these games. I mean, Elder Scrolls has been noted as it's been designed as if it was like pen and paper RPG. They provide the setting of all the people, little story, and you just go and explore dungeons, which, to be honest, I don't think you could really want more than that. Can't wait that long. I am not waiting 10 days. I'm not waiting 10 days. See Dormy on the strength and the speed. Personality. Sell the longsword Firestone. Get a lot of money there. What can? Come on, let's give me 20,000. Sure, okay. I mean, that was a beefy sword, but I use a sort of thing I don't need. Bracelet, willpower, Dorman bracelet. Ebony talk, yes. Intelligence. And this isn't one of those games where not one of those games where you have to worry about bringing everything back to make sure, because if you don't, you're never going to be able to complete the game, which is good, because it also assumes that you don't have to bring it. And if you need gold, you can always get it in various ways. You can go looting. You can cross. There I know. Went for a casual swim in the lake because I can. I mean, do let me know. I'm not very good at. I mean, at the moment I'm just literally recording and playing, and that's it. As long as it works, I'm done. So, but if you want me to, I mean, pretty much only need to record the interesting bits. Towers, let's camp for another 14 hours. I don't really want to bother about doing anything. 158. Then sure, let me know. Likewise, let me know if there's anything you actually want me to do. If you think I should do more dungeons, if you want me to go after more artifacts, if you want me to focus on the main storyline, be sure to let me know. I mean, at the moment, this is as much about me showing the scope of this game, and the scope of this game is huge. I mean, you've seen me. You could wander around the wilderness just looking for things. You can go into pretty much any building looting, or there's random dungeons. You can quest infinitely looking for more gold, even if it's odd jobs or missions from the palaces, you name it. I mean, there is the danger that it does get very repetitive. But then, most games, when you think about it, get repetitive. That's not necessary. If you're repeating something that you're enjoying, that's not necessarily a downside. You know, if you're enjoying the travelling and the exploration, then what? It's not going to be a problem, is it? Really, when you think about it. And sure, if you're one of those who wants to rush to the end, then sure, you can do that. But I mean, we're like the Crypt of Vethoth. We wouldn't be exploring the Crypt of Vethoth if we were rushing straight to the end. Far from it, in fact. And spiders get on my nerves. I mean, this game will always be about doing what you think is fun. If you want to go around and see how much gold you can amass, or you want to go around and see how high level you get, then go do it. I mean, I know this is an old game. And graphically it's not up to much, but the fact is, I don't even want to know where this troll is. It's the gameplay itself, even despite being basic, it's still holding up. It's still more than fully playable. I mean, yeah, sure, you might see more detail and more in Skyrim, but that's not the problem. there isn't a problem when you think about it. The role playing in Scut, which I have not actually got round to playing, I've never had a reason to pick that up yet, in all honesty. I mean, I do have Morrowind and I do have Oblivion, so like of us, I just never actually. But the whole just to see what's over the next hill, or just to see what's on around the next corner, all started from this. It all started from this simple repetitive kind of gameplay where, okay, that was a bit, oh, I missed it, okay. This simple repetitive gameplay of just going and looking. It might not be as story driven as you might think or want, but then, to be fair, given the capacity and the way these games, you don't really need much story. You just, a basic plot to get you out if you want to follow something, and otherwise you just go out and do it. Most surprising thing, I think, is apparently the designer said, even the designer said they found that the initial dungeon was too much. It's like, what? How can that be too much? It's not too much. Does that go up to there? Yes. It's not too much. It's more a case of, if you hang around in a dungeon too long, the foes get more powerful, but then so do you. So, where's the problem? And that pretty much defines this sort of, I mean, and this sort of, it's an old school approach that you didn't need lots of groundbreaking story because the gameplay's the thing, and that's exactly what he's focused on. They got the gameplay right, so the story, yeah, it could be basic. It didn't have to be anything else. We've got farms, so could we have done this bit? Yep. So, we're finally here. Sure, let's head down to the next level. Let's see. Down here. I mean, a lot of this gets repetitive in the way that once you've developed good strategies, you really don't need to. You just kind of stop on. Never mind. I mean, to put it bluntly, without this game, you wouldn't get games like Diablo or many of the other procedurally generated games that we take for granted today. Basically. I really do like the good old games. It's just a shame because some of them it'd be like, well, sometimes I feel like I could just stop time just to sit down and play these games, and you just play them. You haven't got to worry about new things coming out, because the argument that new games are better than the old games, it's flawed in many ways, because a new game with hardly any gameplay is still going to be bad no matter how you look at it. On the other hand, an old game that's good gameplay can trump many of the modern games you face today. You might have to cope without some of the mod cons like autosaves and fully fleshed immersive storylines. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Anyway, end my waffling. As always, if you like what you see in here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. And until next time, goodbye.